Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Friends, Season 7, Episodes 13 and 14. Not a whole lot to say in this intro. I'm just excited to continue along with this great season of Friends so far. As always, if you want to watch the full reaction, that's up on Patreon, along with future episodes. If you don't want to wait, you care to support the channel, let's just get right into it. Friends, Season 7, Episodes 13 and 14.
That there would be a decent place for me to sit.
That makes sense.
A decent place.
And your lap does not count.
Joey, I'm surprised you would describe that as decent.
Rosita does not move.
The chair has a name?
Equal distance from the bathroom to the kitchen. You don't get any glare coming off a steep.
I understand this logic. I understand it.
Is there a problem?
No.
I actually like this little personification. Way to go, Joey.
Us Chica's got to stick together.
I don't know. This is sacrilege, Rachel. Be careful.
No!
Are you kidding me? You killed Rosita?
You bitch.
You murdered her, Rachel! Dang. Poor Joey. That's irreplaceable. When you have timeless furniture in your place, especially when it's beat up, oh, you can't. Nothing will replace that. That's hilarious that Joey names his furniture in his TV, too.
Oh, it even has a tree with a broken limb out front.
Did Ross know they're moving or something?
Oh my God!
I can't believe Mom and Dad are selling the house.
I can't believe they didn't even tell us.
Why are they, I wonder?
What happened to the window in the attic?
Are they moving? Are they downsizing? What's going on?
Oh, we'll get you a new chair.
I understand, Joey.
She's not even cold yet.
Show some respect.
Wanted you to move on? I mean,
Just quickly? No. No.
comfort first.
That's true.
Rachel, just play along, okay?
Well, after 15 years of Mom and Dad keeping it as a shrine to you, it's time the velvet ropes came down.
Was your room a shrine as well? I doubt it.
Dad turned my room into a gym 20 minutes after I moved out. A tanning bed and a stack of Victoria's Secret catalogs, not a gym.
Agreed. Not a gym.
I was their firstborn. They thought she was barren. It's not my fault.
Did they really?
I hate this year.
Why?
2 massages, and they were both the worst tippers in the world.
Oh, dang. That's rough.
That was me and Ross.
You didn't tip Phoebe well? Come on, you gotta tip your friend well.
Probably better than the last telephone job I had. You know, I probably won't have to say spank as much.
Dang, was that before the show started, or we just never see that side of Phoebe?
Oh, yeah, like you never called.
Wait, tell me Ross did. Wow. That's what the episode should be focused on. Phoebe.
And you try to sell as much toner as you possibly can.
Oh, okay.
Why do I think Phoebe's gonna be amazing at this? Not for the company, but for us.
We don't need any toner.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to bother you. Bye-bye.
No.
No offense, but you were kind of rude.
Do you have any last questions?
What is toner?
Shoot, don't ever ask that. Hopefully she still keeps the job.
Full bag, beer's still cold.
You're dreaming.
Something terrible must have happened here.
But what, did they just put Rosita back? She's still broken? Oh, here we go. That was a good flip.
No.
Oh, shoot.
Stevie, I was never here.
Oh dang, poor Chandler thinks he murdered someone. No, it wasn't you, it's Rachel. She's the one with blood on her hands, or couch.
They're check-o clear before they find the crack in the foundation and the asbestos in.
Oh my gosh, that's why they're moving.
Love to play restaurant.
Not as much as you love to play uncooked batter eater. Dad, whose cigarettes are these?
I don't know.
Think you do.
They must be your mother's. I'll throw these away.
Someone started smoking.
Math, A. Science, A. History, A. Gym.
F. Like how happy he is seeing his old grades.
Accidentally used Monica's boxes to keep the water away from the Porsche.
Oh. Oh no.
What the? Oh, God.
Oh, poor Monica.
Dad, she's gonna be crushed.
Yeah, she is.
You don't secretly smoke, do you?
That's not enough of a bribe.
So it's just your mother then.
Dang, oh, Monica already felt like she wasn't the favorite.
From Empire Office Supplies. I'd like to talk to you about your toner needs.
Going good so far.
Don't need any toner.
Oh my gosh, no way, no way. That's, what's his name from Seinfeld?
Prices, everyone needs toner.
Not me.
Oh, what a cameo. This is epic.
Because I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my gosh. Phoebe, you have to save him now. You're not gonna find it in the script. Oh my gosh. I did not expect this storyline.
Is that because you're out of toner?
Commitment to the sale.
No toner today. Thanks anyway. Bye-bye.
No.
Please talk to me.
Well, only had one thing to do today. Guess I could push it back.
Delay it till after lunch.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
I've been
It's Jerry, trust me.
dead-end job, and nobody here even knows that I exist.
That's corporate life for you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was great. That is a great joke. Wow.
I'm gonna kill myself.
They're probably ignoring you because they're all planning the same thing.
I got nothing.
Dang. Save him, Phoebe. Save him.
Your name is Rosita.
Can Rosita speak once she's gone? I don't think so. She's crossed over to the other side. Oh, shoot. Oh, he switched it out. That's a good replacement. Wait till Monica sees this. Oh my gosh.
Joey, the new chair will be here in an hour. Maybe we should actually move.
Now Rachel's gonna have a chair.
Start the healing process.
Start the burial and the funeral ceremony. Joey's gonna think it's a miracle. He's gonna think it's the resurrection. Rename your chair Jesus. Rachel must know.
She's healed.
Rachel's so puzzled. Look.
That's weird.
It's a miracle.
I agreed.
Not a miracle, Joey.
Where's your faith, Rachel? Where's your faith?
You want something enough and your heart is pure wonders, things can happen.
She'll understand, right? It's not like I did it on...
No, she won't understand.
Well, her stuff is growing new stuff. You think you guys love me more than you love her.
Does she really think that?
Yeah.
The doctor said your mother could...
Dad, I don't want to hear about it. Well, not right now.
Ross is like, save the praise for a little bit later.
Damn it, we're gonna give her some. Okay, grab
Look at this. Ross is such a sweet brother, man.
ass off as hers. Well, we'll put them in there.
Right.
Will that work?
This could have been hers.
Sure.
It's coming from a good place, but I don't think this is gonna work at all.
You want to tell the medical Marvel story while we work? That'd be fun.
So psyched. I kept this chair
That
for
looks like a
myself.
comfy chair, man. I like that chair. Oh, Joey! Now he regrets it, maybe. Joey's like, Rosita's not enough anymore.
Has speakers in the headrest.
Oh, really?
That's fancy.
Hook it up to your TV and you get radio.
My chair heals itself.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Ought to be someone else in your life that's worth sticking around.
Jerry, right?
Maybe a girlfriend.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry, boyfriend.
Probably be getting back to my thing now. See ya.
Oh no. Oh!
Yeah, don't you dare hang up on me!
The new girl's good.
That's good? That's good? Screaming at potential clients?
Looks like I had some trouble staying inside the lines.
Nuh-uh.
Ross, you're gonna give yourself away here.
I can't believe I even fit into this shirt.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how that got in there.
Yeah, who did that one? We're paying attention.
These are your boxes.
Really? Really, Ross?
Well, the
Oh,
garage
boy.
flooded, sweetie, and it ruined everything in your boxes. I'm sorry. But I used your boxes
Oh,
to divert
dang.
water
She's gonna be
away
so
from
hurt.
the Porsche. There's also leaves and gook and stuff.
Dang.
I can't believe this.
How are you gonna make it up to her?
Screw it, I'm having one.
I'm not gonna judge him. He's lived life.
That fully reclined, has a rolling massage, and
I'm sold.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I've tried that so many times, they won't even let me in the store anymore. The chair that Sit magazine called Chair of the Year.
I need to start reading magazines.
The Lazy Boy Ecliner 3000.
Dang, it sounds epic.
I thought I broke Joey's chair. That's why I replaced it with mine.
That's how it got fixed.
Yes.
Elves came in and fixed it?
No.
Yes.
Angels.
Okay, that's true. Angel's more likely, right?
Looks like it wasn't healed after all.
What? Joey? You murdered Rosita's sister!
He thought he broke your chair, so he switched the chairs.
There was no miracle?
Why would you break a brand new chair?
Oh no, this is devastating.
Oh my gosh.
So glad I have the new chair to get me through this difficult time in my life.
Joey, man. Oh, what a waste.
Earl, he's the supply manager.
Phoebe showed up here for real?
I'm right here!
He does need a new job. This is brutal. I love all the motivational posters. It's perfect.
It was fate that made me call you today.
I thought it was toner.
50-50. 50 fate, 50 toner.
My mom killed herself.
How?
I'm not gonna give you tips.
That's funny, but it's actually smart of Phoebe.
I'm actually the office manager.
Oh my God, so is she.
Phoebe, lying to save a life. It's worth it.
Her name was Pearl. Earl. Where are you from?
Philadelphia?
Oh my God, so is she.
Come on, he's this gullible. That's great.
I've got goosebumps.
Can you fake goosebumps?
I'm wearing layers and it's warm.
Yeah.
Jerks might not care about you, but the universe does.
And Phoebe does. That says a lot.
Did you hear that?
No, they didn't.
The universe cares! The whole universe!
I love how he's like stuck in a corporate nightmare. They don't even look up.
I really wish they'd care just a little bit.
Plot twist, he's not even real. He's a ghost.
Obviously meant enough for me to save it, and I don't even know what it is.
Oh, you're just torturing yourself.
It's still soft.
Don't do that.
I think it was a mouse.
Oh, that's really nasty. That's really nasty. Dang.
Probably never be able to make it up to you, but here's a start.
Where'd he get her?
It's the key to my Porsche. Well,
Oh, wow.
your Porsche.
What?
No way. No way. Ross is like, it wasn't worth it. Take back all the love.
Your mother's right. I do look like an ass.
That is awesome.
Well, wait a minute.
Ross, back off.
Boxes get wet and she gets a Porsche? What about me? I'm a medical marvel.
Ross, just when you thought you got the winning hand in life. I do want to try a chair like that, though.
I get a Porsche and the Barca Lounger's gone? This is the best day ever!
Monica's like a little girl again. I love that delivery. The best day ever. Man, can you imagine getting a Porsche? A Porsche from your parents? That's, talk about an apology that's effective. Dang. Too early in the morning or what?
Hey,
Oh.
pretty as she was when she was 29. Old, or downhill, or they still look pretty damn good.
They do. We've got presents.
Is she depressed because she turned 30 or what?
They all came from the list you handed out to us 2 weeks ago.
Well, can I keep the presents and still be 29?
Oh.
Look, turning 30's not that big a deal. My God, why? The others grow old, not me.
Oh my gosh. Is that what it's going to be like when I turn 30?
Not just you.
And now Chandler. Getting so old. Why are you doing this to us?
I mean, you could say Joey doesn't have a handle on it, but as an actor, he has the most reason to mourn, right? That career is brutal as you get older. I'm trying to think, like, is everyone now 30 in the Friends group? Or no? Also, let me know, people who, for their 30th birthday, was that a big deal when you turned 30? Should I prepare for turning 30? You know what I mean? Also, did you do anything special? I'm not a big birthday person. I'm not big into, like, Just never been my thing, but did you do anything special when you turned 30?
Your roommate's a soap opera star.
Your character's in a coma.
Oh, come on, there's still something.
I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry at this one.
So many people who've accomplished so many of their goals by the time they're 30.
You shouldn't compare yourself to me.
Great response, Phoebe. Oh, this looks fun.
Did it! 1 mile on a hippity hop.
Dang, that's a long way.
I wanted to patch things up with my sister. Oh well, but yay! Thing is a godsend, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow. Rachel's like, for research later, for private research.
What do you want to do today?
I don't do anything.
Oh.
It's better than doing something stupid like Ross.
What did Ross do?
How hot do I look in this, huh? Enthusiast. I've always been into cars.
Have you?
I don't know, but look how shiny.
It does look cool.
I have a ride, Stud?
Hop in. Get ready for the smoothest ride of your life.
Did he crash this on his birthday? Please tell me no. Oh my gosh. This should be this should play after the advertisement for cars on TV, you know?
Hey, who's next?
I'm not just gonna sit around like some old lady. I'm gonna get something pierced.
Okay.
You know, that hurts. You know what, the way I see it.
Ow, son of a bitch!
Dang. She wasn't ready.
I'm totally freaked out about turning 25.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of my apartment.
Let's face it, no one handles this well.
Least of all you.
Oh, let's see.
Put that back on.
It hurts my Joey's apple.
Last time, it's not named after each individual man.
How long did Joey think that?
Ross was actually conceived right near this tuxedo.
Oh,
Everybody, hide. I saw her, she's coming.
okay.
Did she start crying? What did she do?
You got the door open!
How drunk is she?
Drunk?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Oh dang. Oh dang. This is why this is reason 100 why surprise parties are not a good idea.
About turning 30.
I'm gonna puke on you later.
Oh dang.
All your friends are in there and your parents.
No!
Yes!
No!
Parents have never seen me drunk.
Oh shoot.
That they know of.
That's honest.
Take care of it.
I love you so much.
Oh no 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 no.
We have to do something about your breath.
I thought you were gonna throw up.
It's a surprise party, so when you go in, act surprised.
You're just gonna let her go in just right away? I'd delay it. She's so drunk. Drunk acting is good though. Phoebe's expression was great. Oh dang, I wish the whole episode had been about that. That was so entertaining.
You guys push it forward so Ross can drive out of the spot, okay?
Okay, I do want to see this, even though I wouldn't advise it. Phoebe just has that ready to go. Not Phoebe's first time. Ross, you gotta go. Leave the vehicle. That's how she's gonna make peace with Ursula?
It's for the child in you and the woman. We're not 30, we're 31. Okay.
Wait, really?
We're not 30, we're 31. Nuh-uh.
Is that true?
Do you have my birth certificate? I sold it to a Swedish runaway.
What?
Oh my God, we are 31.
Oh, dang.
I just lost a whole year of my life. Your middle name is Pamela? Oh, I never knew mine. Do you remember what it is? Phoebe.
Her middle name was Phoebe?
No.
Lisa Kudrow does such a good job distinguishing Ursula's acting from hers in a subtle way.
Monica's a little drunk.
Love drunk Monica.
I do too, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll get twice as drunk as Monica, and then no one's even gonna notice her.
I like this plan. I like this plan a lot. It's gonna be disastrous in the best way.
Monica's wasted.
That'll liven up this party.
It does seem a little stiff.
Take care of a drunk, naked woman seems like a job for Joey.
Yep.
A scooter.
Does she like it?
To the list.
Oh no, I love it. Thank you.
Does she?
For my last birthday, you gave me a hug.
Yeah, Joey, don't judge if that's what you gave.
Happy birthday, Grandma. And buried under it.
Oh no, oh no. Did he give the wrong one?
Chandler, that's funny.
Did he give the wrong one? Oh shoot.
Be married and have children, and I don't have any of those.
Oh.
That's why it's so funny.
Monica didn't advise Chandler for a different card.
All you had to do was buy the card.
I see, I see. Monica, just handle it all from now on.
4 years to start making maternity clothes. I'm married for a year before I get pregnant. That long? Look all you want, it's happening. I don't have to get married until I'm 33. That's 3 years. That's 3 whole years. Oh,
You're putting too much pressure on yourself. You can't plan out your life like this.
plan the wedding.
How much time do you need to plan a wedding?
Need to meet the guy by the time I'm 30.
Oh, dang.
You just turned 28!
If life worked like that, Ross, imagine.
I should already be with the guy that I'm gonna marry.
Bad timing on that one.
Will you quit hogging it?
Joey will have no problem saying young at heart. Ever.
It's like watching Bambi learn how to walk.
You're drunk. Mom and Dad are gonna be mad. Maybe I'm a little drunk.
You are so handsome.
She's in a good place.
Love to you right here, right now.
Wish that you wouldn't.
Love how Ross is cracking up in his own comment, too.
Don't talk to anyone.
That's not gonna happen.
Here from the birthday girl, huh?
Phoebe, what are you doing? Is she that drunk?
You see, everybody's looking at me. Plan's working.
No, it's not.
Come on, me.
Oh, here we go.
Can't keep your hands off her for 1 second.
I think it's necessary.
No, stay there, Chandler. Stay there. Oh,
You know what I'd really like to say?
please don't throw up.
I'm drunk.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
Your little harmonica is hammered. I've been drunk before.
Stop. Chandler, help her.
It's okay because I turned 30 today. And I can do anything I want.
Oh, dang. Catch her. Chandler, I told you not to leave. Ross is just capturing all of this. This will be
Quick, help me
hilarious
get this
later.
off.
Yeah.
Ross keeps filming now.
How would you feel if you found out you were 31?
That's not gonna happen. Because we have a new deal.
You're looking up with that deal once you look down.
I haven't met any Portuguese people. I
She's gonna have the most
Perfect
unique
kiss.
goals. Oh.
went to sniper school.
Sniper school.
I feel like being by myself for a while. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Aw.
I think I'm gonna go walk her home.
Joey's always looking out for Phoebe, man.
He's gonna eat the cake.
Is that really? No.
Close your eyes.
Really? No way.
That's one thing you can cross off your list.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh, and plus I'm 1/16 Portuguese.
Is that significant? I mean, that's a sweet thing of Joey to do, but
Move it. All we need is teamwork, okay?
Ross has lost it.
Lift the car,
Pivot, right? Please pivot with the car.
lift, and slide.
Is that the new pivot? Lift and slide?
And slide. Lift.
And cry. The fact that they all tried with him.
Can I ride this outside?
Whatever, okay? I'm not your mother. Not in the street! Let's talk.
Is she gonna break up with him? Oh dang, this is a meaningful place for friends conversations.
And we have so much fun together. But I
Wait, I think I see where you're going.
Dang, I can't believe it.
Can I just say one more thing?
Well said. And a good example of the fun I was referring to. But
But you still gonna break up with him?
This is just because you're turning 30.
It is. But you're just a kid. I mean, you're
24, actually.
Oh, God. I'm wishing for stuff. I actually wish I was 6 years younger. Sorry.
Dang. That's such a real moment between them.
You did the right thing.
I didn't think they would end so suddenly like that. Oh, Joey.
I don't like this anymore.
At least you're just in a coma for the show.
10 years? We're gonna be 40?
Dang.
God!
Ross, way to bring it down for the end. Oh.
How hot are we?
You wanna buy a car?
Oh my gosh, that's some good commentary in that episode. That was great. All right, so that's Friends, Season 7, Episodes 13 and 14. Those were two really, really good episodes, especially Episode 14. I thought that was really, really well done and a nice kind of change of pace. I just thought that was a very special episode. That's how it felt for me. I really liked the way they tackled a bunch of the themes. But first, to talk about Episode 13, I mean, it's always great when we get to see Monica's parents, and they brought up something kind of thematically that we've seen in reality multiple times in Friends since very, very early on, since Season 1. Just the dynamic of Ross kind of being the favorite child. It is kind of comforting to know on some level that Monica's dad... it was subconscious, you know, like when Ross brings up the idea that they've kind of favored Ross the whole time over Monica, he's a little bit shocked. Like, at least it wasn't something they were choosing to do. I wonder if it's the same way for Monica's mom. I don't know. But I like them dealing with that kind of theme. And it was really sweet to see Ross trying to cover up, and even though it totally failed, but just trying to protect Monica's feelings because he's aware of how sensitive she is, not feeling like she was favored or that she got as much attention as a kid. I do kind of think that's true. I would imagine that for most parents, especially if they're good parents, I guess that's an important caveat. But if they're good parents, I think that if they do favor one child, it's not an intentional thing. It might just be a reality of the moment. But it's never fun not to be a favorite child, especially when the disparity of attention and love is very obvious your entire life, right? So I do really feel for Monica in that moment. It also just reminded me, like, I've gone through some childhood things, not recently, but it does bring up some sweet memories. Like, going through your childhood things when you're an adult does bring back a lot of those childhood memories. There's something special about those objects. Maybe I'm just too sentimental. I mean, I really hate having extra stuff, so I don't mind getting rid of a lot of those things. But when you do go through a lot of those childhood objects, it does bring up some special memories, and just, I can't even exactly describe it. It almost, for me at least, helps me remember how I felt as a child in a unique way almost. So I do understand kind of Monica's loss in that sense. And like I said, obviously kind of hammering home how she hasn't felt as special as Ross, you know. She hasn't gotten the same level of attention from her parents. But what a great ending for that storyline, right? I mean, you can imagine, it's something you see often, like a guy who really loves his special car and just gives it his time and his attention, right? And you clearly see that with Monica's father, but he also really felt bad about what happened, and also realizing just how his daughter felt. And I think that was a very meaningful sacrifice to give up his special car, which I'm sure he's worked on and cleaned and valued for just years and years, right? And that's an awesome, I mean, speaking as an adult, if one of my parents gave me a Porsche as part of an apology, I mean, talk about packing some punch with an apology. I don't think in any scenario most people on earth, unless it's something, you know, super, super serious, but for just regular things, just what an exclamation point for an apology, giving someone a Porsche. I mean, you could do a lot of things to me, and then you apologize with a Porsche. I'm like, water under the bridge for sure. But that was a sweet storyline, kind of a funny storyline, and like I said, I really think it shows that Ross, as much as he teases Monica, it just reminded me of like the bicycle episode with Ross and Phoebe. I mean, Ross is such a good guy. I really do like that side of him, and then it's even more enjoyable, his reaction when his sister gets a Porsche, because that's also very understandable. I mean, come on. And then I thought it was just really funny too with Joey's special chair, Rosita. I mean, there is something special about a chair that you've had for years, and to me, part of the love of that is how like beat up it is too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if a new, better chair can fully replace just that worn in kind of old chair that has just been comfortable for so long. But I guess for Joey, he did, kind of want to upgrade. But I just thought the mix up and the miscommunication and Chandler thinking the one who broke it, leading to Joey ultimately breaking a brand new chair, which, oh, what a waste. But it was a very funny storyline. I thought they handled that very well. It did end differently than what I thought. I really thought that ultimately Joey was going to have his old chair back and they were going to never tell him that it wasn't actually Rosita, and he was going to be happy because that was kind of his true love, and then Rachel was going to enjoy the new fancy chair. But no, it didn't end up as clean as that. But then episode 14 was just excellent. I really liked that. I mean, it was done in such a cool way, like seeing some glimpses of all the other characters turning 30 and how they each handled it. And at first I thought it was just kind of a one-off joke, like we were seeing just a quick flashback memory, but I really like how he kept returning to each character's individual birthday story. It was just really interesting. And I also think it kind of does tackle head on, just some of the anxieties of getting older, and not only getting older in life, but also feeling like you haven't accomplished what you were hoping you would by a certain age. And I do think 30 is a milestone. I mean, I haven't reached there yet, but I'm sure I will be remembering this episode when I do turn 30. And I guess I imagine people who have already turned 30, how much did you relate to this episode specifically? I imagine, like, I felt myself relating to it just imagining turning 30, right? And I also thought they did a really good job with the different variety of how each character turned 30 and how each of them handled it on their own. If I had to pick my favorite reaction, definitely going to be Monica's. I thought that was just so hilarious. I loved how we saw a storyline kind of dealing with her parents in episode 13, and then this really kind of focused on it, obviously, right? And just seeing the formal party that was put on, and then Monica, I thought Courtney Cox did a really excellent job acting drunk. I mean, really realistic and also funny, just with little expressions and the way she would emphasize her words and the smile she had. I'm with Phoebe. I like drunk Monica, not because she's not fun normally, but because the acting was so good, and it was very entertaining to see that as well. Also, just a side note tangent, do people like surprise birthday parties? Are you pro or against surprise birthday parties for yourself? I mean, as fun as they are, and I've thrown surprise birthday parties. I threw one actually for my older brother's 30th birthday, and that was a lot of fun, but receiving a surprise birthday party is not something I ever need. It's just not my thing. I don't enjoy surprises like that. But let me know in the comments down below, like, do you like surprise parties? Yes or no, and why? I don't want to get too boring, but maybe this part of the breakdown is going to be boring to other people, but for me, like, beyond the entertainment value and the variety, just to engage your attention with the different ways that each of the characters handled turning 30, as well as, it did stay true to their characters and what we know about them. But I also think the writers did a really good job of tackling different feelings that you might have as you're getting older in life, right? Phoebe, for example, with Ursula, like, I do think it's true. There's a really hilarious Neil Brennan joke that I just saw, like, on YouTube. It's like a YouTube short that came up, and I thought it was really funny. It's a funny joke, but I did think it kind of captured something that we also see just handled thematically in this episode about getting a little bit older. And in particular with Phoebe's storyline with Ursula, I think that, wanting to resolve issues with family members or friends and kind of bury the hatchet might be something that you want to handle by a certain age, or that's in the back of your mind, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to do that one day. But, time flies, right? And you do start to get older, and next thing you know, shoot, you might be past that certain age and you never did make up with someone, or bury the hatchet, or figure out a way to communicate to a family member, whatever it is. But I like how Ursula, that was kind of a family dynamic. Then with Rachel, we had her struggling with more specifically about how having children, and I didn't think she was going to break up with Tag, and then I especially didn't think she was going to break up with Tag after Tag kissed her. I was like, oh, Rachel's going to have no more arguments, but no, she persisted, right? And I almost kind of wish they had focused more on Tag's reaction to that. I mean, I enjoyed the focus on Rachel's for sure, but I feel like it's got to be kind of painful for him, right? He did seem like he really cared about Rachel, but maybe for him they were just having more fun. I mean, I don't know. The way I had kind of taken his character, I actually thought he was more serious about her. So if he had had more sadness in his reaction to Rachel breaking up with him on her birthday, that might have been too much of a bummer for the episode, but I would have found that interesting personally. But it did just kind of deal with, like, Rachel was kind of tackling the idea of you know, where she wants to be and having a family and having a kids and wanting something more serious. And I do think that was a good decision on her part, because she does realize that she wants to be married, she wants to have kids, and if she's not with someone who she thinks is mature enough or old enough to really handle those responsibilities, you know, you don't have infinite amount of time in your life. That's just the reality. So it's a good kind of wake-up call maybe when you turn 30 or getting a little older to realize, okay, I don't have all the time in the world. I need to be serious about achieving certain goals. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking back with some regret later in my life. I did think it was interesting, too, that scene. Sorry, this is probably really boring. I feel like this is very analytical and serious for a fun episode, but these are just things that were coming into my mind. So for the few people who find this interesting, I guess I'll just continue rambling. I liked how she was kind of doing the breakdown of the math and thinking like, okay, I don't need kids till 35, but then I need a year and a half in the relationship beforehand, and I need this. That's something I feel like I can relate to, too. I'm not specifically having kids, but with other aspects, you know, other goals of mine where I'm like, okay, I want to achieve this milestone at this point, but I have to do this beforehand. I have to set up this beforehand. I have to get this organized and fixed before this, you know, just like figuring things out. But I think that scene really kind of demonstrated, at least to me, just watching Rachel go through that thought process. I'm like, you know, the old expression like men plan and God laughs. I think it kind of hammered home that point where, you know, you do want to, there's a balance. Like you do, at least in my opinion, you do want to have goals and recognize the reality of getting older, and the finite, extremely most important resource that you have in your life is time. You can never get it back. But at the same time, you don't want to overthink and try to micromanage your life, because I think there's too many variables, and there's things that are going to be outside of your control. And if you put that type of pressure on yourself, like I have to be married by 31, I have to have 2 kids by 32, I don't think that's a secret to being unhappy. I think that's actually a secret to setting yourself up for failure. I think you really need a balance of setting some goals, understanding why you want those goals, so you have some clarity to make sure that that's actually what you want, and you're not fulfilling those goals for a reason that doesn't actually make you happy, but because there's some type of expectation. But more importantly, you just have to realize there's going to be things in your future, your near future, your distant future, that you are unprepared for. Like, life is full of surprises. It does not unfold the way exactly that you think. And so because of that, you really have to prepare for the unexpected and just be adaptable. And so don't box yourself in to a specific detail by a specific age or time. I just turned this whole segment into life advice. I'm sorry. This has got to be so uninteresting, but I wouldn't do that. I would think, you know, you want to set goals because there's a lot of studies showing that setting goals, you know, does help you achieve those goals, but always recognize that you might change those goals as you go along the path. And you do want to set a deadline to maybe motivate yourself, at least for maybe more business goals. But I would also, there's just a balance between pressuring yourself to achieving a very specific thing by a specific age because you think that's the perfect equation for happiness. I just don't think happiness and fulfillment works in that mathematical and exact of a way. I think life will intervene and teach you a different lesson if that's exactly what you think. And then just briefly, just to wrap this up with my boring analysis here, I think that the final moment with Ross in his car, I mean, that was a funny storyline, right? And I do think sometimes as you get older, that's another way that people kind of cope with that fear of getting older. Maybe you do something impulsive. I love how it's a character like Ross who buys a fancy sports car, not Joey, because I think like Ross would not normally do that. But then if he's having a crisis getting older, he would do something crazy and impulsive that he normally would never do. So I liked how that was specific to his character. But then I love that moment where the older guy kind of passes by in the car. Getting a fancy sports car is not going to fix your life. It's not necessarily going to make you even feel younger or feel cool. If you love sports cars, then get a sports car. But we clearly saw that Ross was not kind of a car person. And so I think he was doing that just to kind of desperately grab onto this coolness, this youth, this image, this idea that he had, you know, this Mad Men version of happiness. And you can just see like that's when it's almost like when he got an outside perspective seeing that older guy. He saw himself in that older man to me in that moment and was like, this is silly. You know, like he saw how obviously flawed that logic kind of was. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to stop talking about getting older. If you have any thoughts about any of the themes of this episode, though, I did find them very interesting, even if very few other people do. But if you have any thoughts about, you know, turning 30 or even turning 40, I like how they turn the conversation to that as well. And that was even more terrifying to all of them. There's kind of like this sobering silence, right? But it's like, look, time moves in one direction. We're all getting older. But I really do appreciate how Friends tackled a theme like getting older, turning 30, you know, just in that young adulthood phase when you're not in your 20s anymore. I thought that was handled very well, and even though my discussion about it was very dry, I think the episode itself in execution was not dry. It was very fun and interesting. It had a nice little variety as we flashed between all the characters turning 30. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. For the few of you who stayed till the end of this talk, hope you enjoyed some of my some of my rambling about turning 30 as well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, the full reactions are up on Patreon along with future episodes if you don't want to wait. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.